Hello my lovelies and welcome back to my channel. Today you can barely see me. I was looking in my monitor here. It's like, where am I? I'm here. Today I am surrounded by big bags. Today I'm surrounded by traveler bags and they're my 5 favorite traveler bags. So welcome to today's battle of. Today's installment features my top 5 favorite travel bags. So I've included for this review, if you want to call it, this comparison video blog, I've included the Maggie 55 Journey travel bag, followed by the Swan Stella travel bag, the Tribbiani travel bag, this one is from Sincerely Jen, the So Sweetness Design Cavalcade travel bag, and I've also included the Coalition travel bag. So if this is something that you're interested in, then definitely keep on watching. I have included these 5 bags because 1, I've made them all, 2, I like them all, I like the options included, and as before we're going to go through all different categories including size, price, options, and so on. For the sake of this video, keep in mind that I'm comparing the medium Tribbiani bag. It does come in other options. It comes in large and small. And the other one that has 2 options is the Coalition. So I am comparing everything with the Coalition duffel size, not the Coalition small handbag size. So keep in mind, the other ones have just 1 size included, so this is easy. Alright, first category, as always with this Battle of series, is the size of the bag. So we're going to go once again with height, width, and then depth. So I have my cheat sheet right there that I'm going to post as always with the video, so you can take a screenshot if you need it. Let's start with the Journey. This one is a pattern from Maggie D. It's my latest travel bag that I made with vinyl. So this one is 14.5 tall by 18 width by 6 inches in depth. 6 inches here. So 14.5 by 18 by 6. Next, I feel like I should be standing up. Maybe I should stand up. Next, we have the Swan Stella Traveler. The Swan Stella is 11 inches tall, so 11 inches by 18 inches in width. It's a little deeper. This one is 8 inches deep. Up next, we have the Cavalcade. The Cavalcade is 13 inches tall by 20 inches wide by 6 inches in depth. This is followed by the Tribbiani. The Tribbiani is medium size, is 14.5 inches tall by 17.5 inches wide, and this one is actually 9.5 or 9.75, so almost 10 inches in depth, so it's pretty deep. And lastly, but definitely not least, this is a duffel. This is the biggest one out of all. This is the duffel Coalition bag. So the Coalition has 11.5 inches in height, so not that tall. It has 20 inches in width, and it also has 10 inches in depth. So these are the sizes of, I think I'm going to do this standing up going forward. These are the sizes of the bags. I did look around the internet for carry-on requirements, and everywhere you look it says check with your airline, with whichever airline you're flying. Generally, the carry-on requirements are 14 by 22 by 8 for the carry-on. So I've seen some with the depth of 9, some with the depth of 8. Definitely check with your carry-on, with your airline policy for carry-on bags to see which one of these will fit. The only ones I would be concerned would be the duffel being a little wider at 10 inches. Same thing with Tribbiani. But other than that, all of them fit length and wise. Also, keep in mind that this is made with foam, and if you make it with woven, and even if you make it with vinyl, it's not sturdy. So it could fit, even though it's 10, if you don't stuff it up, it could turn into an 8-inch wide, like 8-inch depth or 9-inch, even though finished measurements are 10 if you don't stuff it up. So overall, based on, of course, your airline and how much you stuff your bag, I would say all of these 5 would fit the carry-on requirements most of the time. Always do your research by yourself. So I think this is what I wanted to cover size-wise. Up next, we're going to talk how you finish this bag. How the bag is finished in the actual pattern. Okay, we're going to talk finishing technique for each one of the patterns as per the pattern. You know what I always say, you can pick your preferred way of finishing a bag and make slight modifications. But what I'm covering right now is standard, what's included in the actual pattern as drafted by the designer themselves. Before we do that, outfit of the day is the Love Notions Back and Reach. This is a Henley, faux Henley. This is actually faux buttons, but it does show you in the pattern how to do actual buttons, and it's the dress length. So this is the Back and Reach. If you're interested in purchasing any Love Notion patterns, I do have an affiliate code which will give you an extra 10% discount besides whatever sale is going on. So if the pattern is on sale, good. If it's not, you get 10% discount just by using code ALEX10. So use ALEX10 on Love Notion's website and you will get 10% off no matter the case, at all times throughout the year, regardless of sales or bundles or whatnot. Alright, getting back to the comparison, let's talk finishing. First, we have the Journey. This is the Journey by Maggie 55. This is actually my first Maggie 55 pattern, and I fell in love with it. It is a work of love. It takes a while to make it, but the result is absolutely stunning. The Maggie 55 Journey is finished with a drop in with facing. So there's 2 parts, the outer, the inner, you drop it in and you finish it at the top. It's really easy to finish and it's absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous. I have become an overnight fan of Maggie 55 after making this bag. It is so detailed and I've learned so much from the designer. Next we have the Swan. The Swan Stella Weekender bag is again a favorite of mine. And this one is also a drop-in lining, a different style of drop-in lining because of its closure with the zipper. So for the Stella is finished kind of like the mini backpack from Diddlebug. So you make the outside, you make the inside, then you drop the lining and you finish the zipper. So that's where you drop your lining, at the zipper. It's not hard, and I find the bigger the bag, the easier it is to do a drop-in lining, and that's definitely the case with this one. As much as I'm not a fan of drop-in linings, I didn't find it difficult with this one because of the size of the bag. I'm not working with a small surface. So again, the Swan Stella is a drop-in lining finish. Up next, the Cavalcade. The Cavalcade from So Sweetness Designs. I am featuring 2 So Sweetness patterns because those are my favorite. It is what it is. So the Cavalcade has, for the main part, it's regular finished with no drop-in lining or anything. But then technically the last steps of the bag for the finishing and turning of the bag are done on the bottom, on the shoe. The shoe, or not, well, it's for shoes, but it's called a chain case, this style. So the chain case can be finished by birthing it. This is what I've done here. But Sarah includes in the pattern also an option to do binding. So whatever works for the material you're using, or your expertise, or simply your preference, Sarah does include in her pattern both the birth method and the binding method, and she teaches you how to do your own binding as well. Next we have the Tribbiani from Sincerely Jen. The Tribbiani is finished very easy with a birthing method. It's birthed through the pocket, if I remember correctly. Yes, I can see the pocket, it's stitched after. So it is birthed through the pocket. And I actually do have a 5-day sew-along. I've hosted a sew-along for the Tribbiani where I made this particular bag in the Backstitch backroom. So, but the sew-along itself is here on my channel, so I'll link the playlist here in the description of this video. So again, Tribbiani is finished with a birthing method. And last but not least, we have the Coalition. The Coalition duffel is finished by birthing it through the bottom. I see where it does have a faux bottom. So I see here where I stitched the bottom. So it's easy to birth it because it's big. So you leave a big opening, it's absolutely easy to birth it. All of them rather easy finishing methods, depending again on your preferred style. So you choose whatever works for you. Personally, my preferred way of finishing a bag these days is the Maggie 55 style, especially because it has a facing. Like, I don't like drop-in linings, but I do like this drop-in with a facing of the lining. So you're not actually dropping in the lining, you're dropping in the facing, and it's really easy, really easy. And again, birthing is another great way to do a pattern. So pick whatever works for you. Next category, we're going to talk pockets. Let's see what pockets are included in the pattern. Let's start with Journey. Journey has 1,000,001 pockets. Journey features a front pocket with a spring snap. Oh, actually, yes, this is the front. So it features on the front a front pocket with a spring snap. But wait, there's more. Inside the pocket, there's a zipper pocket. So you have a pocket within a pocket. Talk about the hidden pocket. So in this front snap pocket, you have a pocket with a zipper. Perfect for sticking passports and whatnot for traveling. On the back, the Journey features a zipper pocket, but it also features a carry-on sleeve. But wait, the carry-on sleeve has a zipper on the bottom. So if you don't want to use it as a sleeve, so this would be it with a sleeve. Okay, see? You put your carry-on. I will actually do a demo because I have my carry-ons here. So you put the carry-on here, but let's say you don't have a carry-on. You're not missing on this part, so you zip it back up, and it has a pocket with a spring snap. How awesome is that? Then moving on inside the Maggie 55 Journey has one big zipper pocket on one side, one big zipper pocket on the other side. So there's two big zipper pockets. There's also two elastic pockets on the side. You see this elastic one? So there's two of them, one on each side, the elastic hem zipper, elastic pocket. So there's 4 pockets inside and a key clip, all included in the pattern. I've done this pattern as per the instruction, and so everything is included that I'm showing you right now. So there's 4 pockets inside, 1, 2, 3, 4 outside. So you have 8 pockets with this one. Seriously, you're not missing pockets with the Journey. And since we're talking 1,000,001 pockets, let's move on to the Stella Weekender. The Stella Weekender features a big zipper pocket on the front here. It features a cargo pocket with the snaps, a smaller one for a phone, for a big phone. It's not that small. Then another cargo pocket that's twice almost the size of this one. So it has 2 cargo pockets. Then on the back it has a slip pocket. So far we're at 4 pockets on the outside. Then on the inside you have another slip pocket, and this one I don't remember if I've added all of them inside, but it does have another slip pocket inside here. So a ton of pockets on the Stella Weekender. Great for travel. Just ask my friend Christina. She uses this for travel a lot, this exact pattern bag. So I love the pockets of this. Up next, the Cavalcade from So Sweetness. The Cavalcade is the only one who features this train case, which we could call a humongous pocket if you want. So this base train case has a double zipper, and so we could say that's a pocket, but it's the size of the whole bag bottom. On the outside, no other pockets I think on the outside. And on the inside, the Cavalcade has 2 zipper pockets. This one's closed. 2 zipper pockets on the inside. And again, I need to double check if those are all of them, because I don't always add all the pockets. I do know on this one because it's my latest one. This one I've made over a year ago. Next, the Tribbiani from Sincerely Jen. The Tribbiani features no pockets on the outside, but on the inside it has 1 huge zipper pocket. And of course you can always add extra if you want to. But that is the Tribbiani. And last but not least, the Duffel Coalition has side pockets on the inside, on both sides. So both sides have pockets. I do believe there might be pockets inside in the lining, but I didn't add them here. However, this one also has, and I've used it a lot, the Coalition has pockets on the outside here, on both sides. Perfect for quick access. Oops. Why don't I ever find money? Like, I find bags, I find receipts, but I never find money in these pockets, so I lose on that front. So it features 2 pockets on the outside, perfect for water bottles. Which one is my favorite? Pocket-wise, I would give it to the Stella and the Journey, because I do like a lot of pockets, although I don't add them all the time. Like, I like having them, but when I'm in a hurry to sew a bag, I don't always sew them on. But if I put them, I love them. It's crazy, I know. Welcome to the way my mind works. I love them, but don't make me put them all. But if you do make me put them all, it's gonna become my favorite bag. So yeah. Alright, that's it for pockets. Let's talk options included in the pattern. Up next, we're going to talk about options that are included in the pattern. So all 5 patterns have the handles in various lengths. So some are shorter, some are longer, but all of them include the two handles, one on the front, one in the back, for carrying. And all 5 of them include the shoulder adjustable strap. So 1, 2, I do believe the Triviani is not adjustable, but the rest you can easily make it longer and adjust it. The rest of them do include an adjustable strap. This one doesn't have it, but it does have it doesn't have it on my bag, but it's included in the pattern. So all of them have the shoulder adjustable. So there's no favorite here. They're all the same amazing style. Next and this is something that interests me the most when I look for a travel bag. I needed to have, and you'll see that I needed it, I needed to have the sleeve for the carry-on. So for this, let me bring in my carry-on so you can see what I'm talking about. So when you have your carry-on handle, I need a bag that slides in and I don't have to worry about that. So Maggie 55 Journey has this amazing convertible. So it can be a pocket or it can be a sleeve. Open it up, open the zipper at the bottom, and it becomes a sleeve. Okay. The second, and unfortunately the last one that has it included in the pattern, is the So Sweetness Design Cavalcade. So the Cavalcade features this beautiful sleeve that's included in the pattern. And let me put this on the other one. Hopefully you'll be able to see. I'll move the bags around. Okay. So this is the Cavalcade with the sleeve. And like I said, unfortunately, those are the only ones that have it included in the pattern. So the Cavalcade and the Maggie 55. However, when I did the Triviani sew along, I did teach you how to add the sleeve. So this one has it, and if you follow my sew along here on my channel, I show you how to add this exact sleeve on the carry-on, on the medium Triviani. So that one now has it too. And I will also teach you how to learn from my mistakes on this. This was the first time that I've decided to add sleeve by myself. So I've made the bag as it is, and then I said, what big deal, add a sleeve. Cut a rectangle, hem it, and stitch it in. No, don't do that. Because in theory it looks beautiful. Just a rectangle stitched on top of the back piece, easy peasy. No, don't do that. First of all, don't use just a hem. Be lazy like me and use just a hem. No, follow the instructions in the Triviani sew along so you can add a proper one. First of all, it needs to be lined, not hemmed. No. Second of all, you don't just stitch it on, because this will happen. See, this will happen. So, and it also tears my fabric when this happens, because I do have kids that help me with the luggages, and even if not, but this is an empty bag right now, but once you stuff it up for the weekend, because that's its purpose, and it starts pulling on this, it pulls. So this, again, not included in the pattern. This is your friend Alex's bright idea that was not as bright in hindsight. But if you do want to add one, make sure that you do add it lined, sturdy, 2 lines of stitching at least on each side. Add some rivets to it too if you can, since there is no handle to include it in, but don't just stitch it like this. No, no. And the duffel does not include it. So if I have to pick a winner for the options, I will definitely give this one to the Journey, because it has this cool pocket that becomes trolley sleeve. And I will also give it to the Cavalcade because it's included. I'm hoping more and more pattern designer will start to include them in their patterns, the trolley sleeves, because they're super useful. Instead of me holding it like this, it goes on this and I forget all about it. So yeah, this is for the options as far as the back is included. The one that has the most unique option would be the Cavalcade, because it features that gorgeous train case at the bottom, which is great for shoes. And I've already covered pockets, so yeah, this is it for the option. Oh, one more thing for the option, I did mention this quickly at the beginning. Option wise, the duffel includes, in the pattern, it includes this size, which is the duffel size, but also includes a handbag size. So you get 2 patterns basically. And the Tribbiani includes 3 sizes. This is the medium, so this big one is the medium. But it also includes a small size, more of a handbag, and it also includes a huge size, big one. But the big one is like big. I couldn't get it out of an 18-inch roll of vinyl, so I think the height of the big one is like 20 something. And yeah, it's big. So again, big options. If you're looking for more than just one size, the clear winner is the Tribbiani because it has 3 sizes, followed by the Coalition. Did I keep saying Cavalcade? No, Coalition. The Coalition duffel bag, because it includes 2 options. The Stella has only 1 option included. Last category in the battle of the travel bags installment in this series is price. These I'm going to give you, as always, the price without discounts, without coupon codes, without anything, as it is included right now if there's no sale. So first off, it's the Journey by Maggie 55. The price is $10 US. She's I think in Canada or in the UK. No, I think she's in Canada, but or UK. I'm not sure, but there's an option. My point is, there's an option on her website when you can put click in USD, so it gives you the price in American dollars right there. So this one is $10 US. The Stella Weekender is $6.95 for the pattern. The Cavalcade from Sew Sweetness has 2 options, just like all the Sew Sweetness patterns. There's a $9 option where you get just the pattern with the instructions and the projector file, and I believe it also includes an A0 format right now. So definitely Sew Sweetness includes the most type of files in the pattern, so that's $9. But you can also get the $15 option, which includes a video step-by-step tutorial filmed by Sarah herself. So if you feel like you will need video guidance, definitely get the $15 option that includes the pattern along with the video tutorials. If you're comfortable enough to think that you're not gonna need it, you don't have to purchase the videos. You can just buy the pattern for $9. Next is the Sincerely Jen Tribbiani. The Tribbiani is $6.99. So without any sales, the Tribbiani is $6.99, and totally awesome. Last but not least, another So Sweetness designed patterns, the Coalition. The Coalition is again $9 without the video, or $15 if you want to purchase the videos that Sarah has made for her patterns. Biggest bang for the buck? Hard to tell, because if you're looking for sizes, $6.99 for 3 different sizes is amazing. Same with $9 for 2 different sizes. If you're looking for most pocket, most learning techniques pattern, like let's say you're past the beginner stages, you've done the beginner patterns, you're looking to expand your knowledge and learn new techniques and more professional finishes with your patterns, highly worth the $10. The Maggie 55 journey, it's like I call it a course, not just you don't get a bag at the end of it. You also have learned so many new techniques, or at least they were new for me. The least expensive out of all and full of pockets and a great intermediate pattern is the $6, so $5.95 Stella Weekender. So if you're looking to spend the least amount of money, you're definitely getting a great pattern for $6.95. And again, with Sarah's you can get the $9 Cavalcade, and it includes this option for chain case, which the other ones don't. So see, they all have pros and cons when it comes to options versus price. So you pick whatever is. I will not pick a winner because they're all winners in my book. It depends on what you need at that particular time, because as you can see, one bag is not enough. So while you might think, oh, I'm going to choose one today, you're going to choose one today, but I can promise you that in a few weeks or next time you want to sew another bag, you're going to go back, hopefully look again at my video, and you're going to select another one. Because how many of you only have one bag of a style? How many of you have only one crossbody in your pattern gallery, one tote, one backpack? You start with one and then they somehow multiply and take over your closet. And then you have your significant other saying that the bags are taking over the closet. Anyways, so I hope you enjoyed my shenanigans and my serious and less than serious comparison of the travel bags that I featured today. Again, thank you so much for watching the Battle of series. It's been greatly received and I love how much you love it, so I'll keep doing it. As long as you love it, I'll keep doing it because it gives a purpose. I'm sorry for the cat in the background. I'm not going to open the door. She's not allowed in my office and she knows that. It's a pleasure for me to do them, and again, you're giving purpose, you're giving a new life to the many bags that are sitting in my closet right now, because they're right there looking pretty, and now I'm repurposing them for videos for you all and hopefully helping you a little bit when it comes to making a decision. So quickly, because I almost forgot, I'll run through the fabric because I'm always asked. The journey is all glow-in-the-dark vinyl. It's so cool. All of it glow-in-the-dark vinyl from Backstitch Prints. This is the coordinate. Both of them are coordinates for the showtime. The Stella is cork from So Sweetness on the bottom, and the handles, also the pockets. But the rest is interfaced cotton lycra from Oh So Pretty. So cotton lycra interfaced. Oh So Pretty also provided the fabric for this bag. All of it is actually Oh So Pretty. The handles, the bottom, the sides, everything. This time is woven from Oh So Pretty. Another Backstitch Pretty. This one is the tarot print from Backstitch Prints in the textured vinyl with waterproof canvas on the inside, and Coalition is a woven print from a fabric group that doesn't exist anymore. So it's an old fantasy parade inspired print. And I do believe the green I have here is from My Punk Embroidery, one of their solids, or it might be from Joanne, not sure. It could be one of the solids from Joanne and or My Punk Embroidery. All the hardware, the zippers, the zipper tapes, the everything that's not fabric is from Wizardry Stitchery and Crafts. As always, I will link everything that I'm using, including the patterns and all kinds of other cool stuff, and my Love Notion discount code in the description of the video. So without further ado, mwah, thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing and giving a thumbs up to this video. It does help me a lot, so I truly appreciate it. If you can, if not, no big deal. I'm just happy you're watching. And I will see you back here in my next one. Bye!